Thank you for tuning in to another episode of John DZ Adventuring. This video is part 1 and 2 of my 5-day Arizona overlanding trip. In this video, we start off by tackling a big subject, MPGs. We know what vehicles get, driving at highway speeds and in stock form. But what happens when you drive beyond 60 miles per hour and modify your vehicle? I also get into Honda's self-driving mode. It makes a long drive very comfortable. And of course, there will be a lot of adventure. This video covers my first 2 days. I hope you find it entertaining. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Many of you are probably wondering, how many MPGs does my modified Honda Passport get? I have a roof cargo carrier, all-terrain tires, a cut bumper, a 2-inch lift, and all that added weight for my full-size spare and recovery gear. With my tires at 40 psi and calm winds, I was able to go from Los Angeles across the Colorado River into the borders of Arizona. To make sure my method of measurement was accurate, I did this. Alright, so we are filling up. And it's already full tank, but I'm just gonna top it off. I waited 30 seconds between intervals. So I did the extra top off twice. And then I reset my trip computer. I went off of GPS miles driven, and that totaled 280 miles. My cruise control was set to 71 miles per hour, but because my tires are 6.8% taller than OEM height, I was really going 3 to 4 miles per hour faster. And this was confirmed by my GPS app. My trip started at 39 feet elevation and ended at 495. The mountains in between got up to 3,000 feet. So driving 280 miles at 75 miles per hour, I filled up on 11.9 gallons, which would be 23.53 miles per gallon, if I didn't top off twice. So to be truthful, I really got 22.6 MPG. Since an all-wheel drive Honda Passport is rated at 24 MPG highway, I'm really happy that my modifications only dropped my MPGs by 1.4. I personally predicted that this vehicle would respond to modifications very, very well. I also have to point out that I'm only putting 87 octane into my fuel tank. It's really nice I don't have to spend 30 to 50 cents more on premium fuel. Now my drive wasn't over yet. I still had to drive another 200 miles up to Flagstaff, Arizona, and that sits at 7,300 feet. Once we crossed into the Arizona border, the speed limit on the highway increased to 75 miles per hour. So we cruised at 77, which in actuality made my speed 81 miles per hour. Because that's what you said earlier.
No, I said it was 7,300, and then when we get up there, it'll be about 9,000.
Oh, so we're even higher than 6,000 feet. Okay, cool. So after 472 miles of driving, average speed of about 77 miles per hour, over 7,000 feet of elevation gain, we ended at 21.6 MPG. I got the adaptive cruise control and also the self-driving. Hands are free, and the car will steer itself. The car will steer itself, and also stop itself. Oh, steering required. Yep. Okay. There you go. Kind of veering off to the right, so it's going to center itself. There you go. If the turns are too sharp, the self-driving mode won't be able to handle it. We're going to test it right here. I think that might actually be. Is it going to be too much? Oh, I'm veering way over. So, so something like this coming up is a little more tame. Let's see if it's. Yeah. So it can handle this. It can handle this right here. It's getting a little sharper, and I would be very worried. So it's handling it. I guess it's okay. But there is a limit, so just know that there's a limit. Okay, the Blue Brew fills up on 10 gallons. So let's see where I'm at. Huh, I beat him. I filled up on 9.695. Sweet. No dumping. My tires are at 40 psi. I wish I had cool lights like that. Guess I'll just follow them. Luke, I am your father. Oh yeah, you guys can't hear what I'm hearing. I hear a respirator. Yeah, it's a CPAP machine. It helps me sleep better. See, I only used just over 20% of my power. Good morning. Right now. Hold on, let me get that off for you guys. Scenery changed a little bit. Now we're on this red soil. Oh, we're back on the brown stuff. So the brown stuff seems to be really jarring.
The mountain looks cool from here.
Yeah, that guy's totally staring us down.
Well, they are.
Oh yeah. Yep, they are cow poop pies. People were collecting those when we were in Carrizo.
Yeah, remember they gave some to us?
Yeah.
And they so good on the fire.
I heard you could eat them too.
I don't know about all that. Got like,
Alright, this looks cool. It's cool, they got these little gazebo things. Oh. Hey, there's a cave. Should we climb down?
yeah. Well, that other group's coming.
Is there a way down there?
This is the way.
Okay, it is the way. Looks pretty steep, which is okay with me. Just as long as I don't bust my kneecap on one of these sharp rocks. This is the way. Some rocky switchbacks. You know, it is a little tilted like that. So if you were to slip, you would slide and you would fall off the edge and die. Or get really hurt. So I'm gonna go climb back up. If you're up there, you would have fallen all the way down here. Blah. There's like a pocket of water under here.
John?
Huh?
Did you notice it was switched time zones?
Wasn't sure if we did or not. Okay. Oh, you gotta watch out for these tree stumps. There's these cut tree stumps. Some of them are in the trail.
Through this tree, son. I do this stuff going over here, John.
No, I don't need to try to fit through some trees. Here's something that you should do when you watercross. So basically when you enter, take that dip and then you create a wake. And so when you have that wake, you follow it out. Pretty rough down here actually. That was deeper than I thought. I'm just gonna go this way actually. Should be pretty easy. A lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be, but that's okay. Uh-oh, might be stuck here. Hold on guys, I might be stuck here. Okay, so I have traction control on. I'm gonna go to mud mode. And I'm gonna actually try to reverse. I'm gonna bump it here. Bumped it. I'm just gonna check the depth. Gonna bust out a roller. Or
Don't fall in. That would be hilarious.
Murky, jerky. Worked himself out. Pretty good.
so a little deeper than it looks.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
So after a bit of trail driving, we finally get to our campsite. And this is where I'm going to end the episode. In part 2, I want to cover my overlanding setup, my sleeping setup, and my camping gear. I will also be covering some really cool Subarus. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you everyone for subscribing to the channel. It looks like I'm about to break 2,300, which I could have never imagined happening. This is just a hobby of mine. It's flattering that people are actually tuning in and subscribing. So thank you. I really appreciate that. So I gotta run. In the meantime, take care and have fun on those adventures. Bye for now. I know I'll be asked this question, why didn't I just get a Toyota 4Runner? The 4Runner has the same 4.0 V6 as this FJ Cruiser. I used to own one and I never got better than 15 to 16 MPG highway. And to further back up my claims, I interviewed some Toyota drivers. Okay, I used to drive one. What's the best highway MPG you get in this thing?
15, 16.
What is the best highway MPG on flat? We're not talking going downhill with a tailwind.
The best highway MPG that I'm seeing is about 19.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
Occasionally 20, but mostly 19.
Okay.
When I drive aggressively, usually around like 12 to 16.
I know what you mean. In this video of a 2019 Toyota 4Runner real-world MPG test, he concludes that he gets 17.7 MPG mixed city and highway. But in one of his comment replies, he admits that if he goes 80 miles per hour, he gets 15.8 MPG highway. This ends up being consistent with the people I interviewed. I'm not talking crap about the Toyota 4Runner. It's a great vehicle, it's reliable, it's capable, it's legendary. But it's simply a vehicle that I'm not looking for right now.